There you are, Hyrule. I've searched all over. How many times do I have to remind you? You are the only king that Hyrule has.
Forgive me, Sonia. I heard a disturbance in the forest.
I can't conceive how. The shades here should be sealed. What? Oh dear.
Where am I?
We didn't mean to startle you. I'm sorry. It's okay. My name is Sonia.
And could we ask what your name is?
I am the daughter of King Rome of Hyrule, Zelda.
What an unexpected answer. We are the king and queen who founded Hyrule, after all. Or at least we were the last time I checked.
You two founded Hyrule? And you're the king?
My name is Rauru, King Rauru of Hyrule.
King Rauru? And Queen Sonia? But that must mean...
You've clearly had quite a day today. Would you be willing to tell us what happened?
Intriguing. So you, Princess Zelda of Hyrule, and your loyal attendant were investigating deep beneath the castle's grounds. There, you discovered murals illustrating the ancient days of your kingdom, and a horrifying man bound by magic. This man's awakening caused the earth beneath your feet to crumble. You then lost consciousness amidst the chaos, and found yourself here with us. I can't say it's an easy tale to accept. Yet you do bear that secret stone. Perhaps you truly have traveled back in time.
This stone?
Come, let's leave such topics for later. Zelda, dear, why don't we take a look around to see if you recognize anything?
All right.
Stand back. Quite a gathering.
What are they?
They're shades. But if they're appearing even here, then...
The light, Zelda! Use its power! Quickly! Just as you did a moment ago.
The power of light?
Your Majesty!
Worry not. The shades here are gone, and we'll see they remain as such.
Across sky and earth, light shall prevail over evil.
Holy light, smile upon our people forevermore.
Sacred power. Incredible. You must be exhausted after all that.
Not nearly as much as in days past. Now that I have Sonia's assistance, the power of the shrines can hold for much longer than before. Truth be told, she aids me more than she knows.
In any case, the shades in the area should be contained. Now then, Zelda. Shall we make our way to the castle?
Please. So that's Hyrule Castle? And we're at the Great Plateau, birthplace of our kingdom. All my studies have spoken of precisely this. Then, that must mean this really is the past. Hyrule. When the Zonai, who descended from the heavens, joined hands with the Hylians, who dwelled on the surface, their union led to a great and prosperous kingdom. But in time, a terrible evil arose. A war was fought to vanquish this evil, one which future generations would call the Imprisonment War.
This one's just as eye-catching as the last. But I don't know, maybe blue's more your kind of color.
Please. All this fussing really isn't necessary.
Nonsense, my lady. You're Her Majesty's royal kin, and royalty without the garments to match it.
If you insist. Well then, how about this?
I think it's wonderful. Now forget all that talk about going home. I vote you stay right here for the rest of forever.
You know I can't do that.
Oh, and today's your first time meeting Lady Mineru, yes? Nobody else has the brains she does. If anyone will have answers, it's her.
Thank you, Lenalia. Just what is this? My word, it moves almost as if it's actually alive.
Is this your first time seeing a construct? You've not graced my study in quite a while, Rauru. And is this the girl?
As you may know, she seeks a means of returning to her own time. Mineru, could you lend her your wisdom?
Please make your acquaintance. My name is Zelda. As I hear, I'm a very distant descendant. It's an honor to meet you, my lady.
Call me Mineru, please. And the honor is all mine, Zelda. Now to the matter at hand. Can you tell me exactly what happened to you?
Yes, I'd be glad to.
No need to hide your interest. Take a closer look if you'd like.
In the time I'm from, we do make use of machinery. Though I must say, this construct is different in so many ways. Would you mind if I made a record of this?
Please, go ahead. And what's that?
It's called Purapad. A friend of mine made it for me. It's capable of creating vivid depictions of any landscape or object you wish to chronicle. And it used to do even more than that. Before I found myself here in this era.
Would you be willing to let me examine it? It may prove useful in my studies.
Of course. I have so many questions I'd like to ask the constructs as well.
I knew this would happen.
Can you explain how it works exactly? What exactly like that?
You see constructs.
As Zelda and Mineru discussed construct technology, the two quickly realized they had a great deal in common. Mineru also took a keen interest in Zelda's Purapad and offered to do her best to restore some of its built-in functionality. Alas, Mineru was at a loss when it came to returning Zelda to her own era. She did, however, share her knowledge of draconification, a forbidden act by which a secret stone transforms a person into an eternal dragon at the cost of their heart and mind. Aware that making such a sacrifice would not remedy her situation, Zelda found herself unsure of how to proceed. But after a few words of encouragement from Rauru, she decided to speak with Sonia to learn more about the Queen's ability to manipulate time. So, Lady Zelda, are you getting used to life here at the castle?
Oh yes, each day has been more wonderful than the last. I've already learned a great many things from King Hyrule and Queen Sonia, of course. But nothing compares to Mineru's incredible research. To think I would find myself riding atop a construct.
Well, I'm glad one of us was happy about it. Ever since you arrived, it's just been one eventful day after the next. Remember when His Majesty snuck off from his duties and we were foolish enough to join him?
It wasn't long until Queen Sonia found us, and she certainly wasn't happy when she did.
Now, after you, my lady.
That is what we call an envoy mask.
Envoy?
Yes. Each depicts one of the sacred beasts that guard our kingdom. Divine protectors we Hylians have worshipped since long ago. When the Zora, the Rito, and now the Gorons forged their pacts with Hyrule, we presented their leaders with one of those masks. Proof of our alliance and the trust we bear for one another.
Sacred beasts? Even at this early stage, it's clear that Hyrule is on good terms with the other leaders. Though, what of the Gerudo?
What indeed? To be honest, we had hoped to join hands with them as well. But their desert tribes have begun to encroach on neighboring lands, in search of more fertile territory to call home. In times past, there was no shortage of Gerudo voices seeking cooperation with the continent at large. But those voices have grown far weaker of late. And I expect them to stay as such, given the Gerudo's current chieftain, the only male born to their tribe in the past 100 years. Now then, it's time for your training. Rauru mentioned he'll be joining us as well. Show him your best, Zelda.
I will.
Do you mind if we join you? We could use the practice. My Goron brothers, I hope you're ready to have a bit of fun today.
Zelda. Zelda.
King Rauru, thank you for all of your help today.
What's this all of a sudden?
For years, I never knew my own strength. How to use this power, that is. Were my mother still alive, I'm sure I would have learned it from her. Of course, many others were there in her stead, though I never found my answers. But now, discovering the truth here like this, I'm so happy. I hope to be just like you and Queen Sonia one day, protecting my people, giving them a reason to live.
In that case, there's only one thing to do. Find a way to return you to your own era. So you can become the protector your kingdom needs.
Yes.
And whenever you need us, Sonia and I will be here. Our time spent with you, as brief as it's been, has already meant the world to us. Come. We should be getting home.
As Zelda busied herself with life in this new era, Minoru invited the princess on a survey of the depths, a gargantuan space beneath Hyrule that contained strange facilities, constructs, and relics from the Zonai who had once thrived on the surface. With the Zonai gone and their advanced civilization lost from the depths, the vast subterranean land had become rife with dangerous creatures and shades, which hindered Minoru's investigations at every turn. Concerned for Zelda's safety, Rauru offered to join the two explorers as they ventured deep beneath Hyrule's surface. But unknown perils awaited them in the perpetual darkness.
All this space was hidden underground?
Zelda, do try to mind your step. Dangerous creatures reside here, as do abandoned constructs lost to time.
Right.
The lands beneath Hyrule's surface are home to innumerable sites of sacred power. Sites which our ancestors used to shield themselves as they forged a path through the impervious dark. They would surely prove useful for you and Rauru as well. Your powers of light might grow even stronger. Not far from here is a facility where I've been collecting constructs and such for my research. I haven't dared explore the darkness beyond, however. There's only so much I can do alone. Without help, that is. But finally, we have the perfect chance to further our knowledge. Well then, just what we were hoping to find. Just what we were hoping to find.
Minoru. Minoru.
On we go. On we go.
What is this place? What is this place? Stay away. Stay away.
Look here. Look here. construct? But I've never seen one like this before.
Please, Minoru. We mustn't disturb it, Minoru. We mustn't disturb it. You saw them. The firm warning. You saw them, and the collapsed seal at the entrance, and the collapsed seal at the entrance. It stands to reason that this chamber was once locked away. This chamber was once locked away by a powerful magic. What slumbers here might very well be forbidden technology. Might very well be forbidden technology. Tools of the Zonai's demise. Tools of the Zonai's demise.
Yes. Perhaps you're right. Though, if that's really true, then we're obliged to study it from every angle.
It's better to know than to leave things to chance. Research it however you like. Research it however you like. I simply ask that you not activate it.
I understand. Zelda, I understand. From this point on. Zelda, from this point on. Resealing the chamber should take priority for now. Would you care to assist me, Rauru?
With pleasure.
Between cultivating her newfound powers, assisting the royal court in a variety of manners, and delving deeper into construct technology, Zelda found herself leading a busy, yet ultimately fulfilling, existence in ancient Hyrule. One day, however, while training to manipulate time in Hyrule Field, Zelda and Sonia received an urgent report. A swarm of rampaging Molduga, giant creatures hailing from the Gerudo Desert, was heading straight for Hyrule Castle.
They've still not arrived?
No.
Hyrule Castle? Precisely. And as we distract them with a Molduga swarm, your army will close in and strike from the north. But why? What of those who desire peace?
Impudent little.
You would disobey my orders, Ardy.
I'll do no such thing.
Molduga are approaching our position!
It's more than we thought! It's a swarm!
There it is. Look, the signal from Chief Ganondorf.
As Gerudo warriors, our chief's command is absolute. To the castle!
Yes!
band of Gerudo, striking from the north.
I see. So this was their plan. We march for battle!
My king!
I'm coming with you.
Promise you'll be careful.
This is madness. Why would you? Circumstances have changed.
Apologies, but this is where your story ends.
Ganondorf. I should have known he would betray us.
You see that, bud? Bad use. Those are shades. They're spirits, sorta. Ancient blobs of evil that show up and attack people whenever the land's not doing so hot. And I guess those two are the ones trolling them? That's nothing we want a part of, I can tell you that. Yes, me. We're better off just sitting back and letting this... Bud, where you going? I'm supposed to be putting down roots, not sticking my nose in someone else's fight. Can you please listen to me? I'm begging you here. All right, fine. You win. Just don't say I didn't warn ya. Wait up already!
Why did you save us?
I've been wondering the same thing myself. But my bud here's got a mind of his own. Couldn't stop him if I tried. And trust me, I did.
Even so, I thank you. As long as I draw breath, I can still claim my retribution.
You want revenge, huh? Don't you think a little reward for your daring savior should come first? And since we went through the trouble of saving your lives, it's gotta be something special. Ooh, something like this! Ha-ha! Even the fiercest winds will feel like nothing at all with this bad boy. What do you say?
Yes, if you like it. But what will you use it for?
Isn't it obvious? This thing's gonna keep me standing once I finally take root. Here's the deal. When a Korok like me leaves home, we gotta find a spot to settle down so we can grow big and tall. Start our own forest, you know? And once I find my spot, my new treasure here will keep me in place. Make sure I've got the strongest branches this side of Hyrule. That's the whole reason I'm on this journey. You got that? Right. Well, I wasn't really looking to settle down somewhere like this anyway. Come on, bud. We're out of here. Catch you later!
Let us go. That villain dishonors our name, and he shall perish by my hand.
Your report?
We dispatched most of her guards, my lord.
but we were obstructed by some manner of automaton.
She and a small band of companions have regrettably escaped your judgment.
Forgive us, Lord Ganondorf.
An automaton. Very well.
My lord?
I finally have Rauru in the palm of my hand. Especially now that we've taken care of the traitors plaguing his kingdom, yes. No more delays. Hyrule Castle awaits.
At once.
It's time I see these secret stones for myself.
A short time after the attack on Hyrule Castle, Rauru received an unexpected visitor. Ganondorf, chief of the Gerudo people, and the lone male amongst them. Claiming to have dealt with the renegade Gerudo faction that struck at Hyrule Castle, Ganondorf then pledged to serve the kingdom as a show of good faith. But Zelda could sense the cruel ambition behind Ganondorf's words, behind even his very name. While Rauru shared in this concern, he deemed it best to accept the Gerudo's fealty, in hopes of more closely watching over their chieftain's actions.
You seem distressed.
King Rauru says there's little for us to be worried about, but... that man's name bears dark memories. In my era,
Zelda. Time can be a dangerous entity, even for those who control it like us. The future must remain unknown, right?
Yes.
The Molduga attack was unquestionably that man's doing. Given an opening, he will bare his fangs, and bring about even worse. Until Hyrule itself is no more. But you know, he doesn't represent all of the Gerudo. Rather than war, some still seek a path of mutual prosperity. We can't abandon those voices. Rauru founded this kingdom for all of its people. I'm certain he feels the same way.
Yes, I agree completely.
In times to come, my husband will be faced with countless difficult decisions like this. He will certainly lament choices he failed to make, and grow to regret others he carried through. He's more sensitive than he looks.
Strangely enough, that sounds familiar.
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
Me? I couldn't possibly.
If such advice were to come from you, he might actually decide to heed it.
I'll try, Queen Sonia.
Having been accepted into Rauru's forces as an allied commander, Ganondorf promptly took up residence within the walls of Hyrule Castle. Nearly 6 months had passed since the Gerudo came under Hyrulean rule, and the kingdom found itself amidst a period of great peace and tranquility. Yet beneath that apparent tranquility, the unquenchable flames of ambition still burned strong in Ganondorf's eyes.
Is that you, Lady Zelda?
I thought you were inside, researching with Lady Mineru.
There's more than one door to the chamber, of course. Imagine if this were the only way in. A simple landslide would trap us forever.
Right, of course.
Then please go ahead.
So it's devoured that pitiful puppet of mine. I'll create as many as I must.
If you'll excuse us, my lord. We located the newly activated construct, just as you asked.
It's currently in the vicinity of the Great Plateau. What would you have us do?
Nothing at all. Let it do its worst. It's time we witness the forbidden power that brought the Zonai to the brink of ruin. Soon we will discover just what it's capable of. At last, my triumph is nigh.
Though the people of Hyrule celebrated their newfound peace, it was soon shattered as one after another, the castle received dire reports that shades were appearing across the lands. Deeply troubled by this news, Rauru sought to defend his lands at once, but before he could act, Ganondorf came forth with a detachment of his strongest warriors and offered to personally deal with the impending threat. Well aware that Ganondorf could exploit this disturbance for his own selfish gain, Rauru decided to accompany him in the battle ahead, not as a show of support, but as a means of carefully observing the Gerudo's movements from up close. And thus, Ganondorf set off for Mount Hylia with Rauru following close behind, leaving Sonia and Zelda to look after affairs at the castle in the king's stead.
You learn quickly, Zelda. Soon I won't have any more to teach you.
Please, I'm only a beginner.
I noticed something during the Molduga attack. Your power is already far stronger than my own. And perhaps even beyond Raru's, for that matter.
I don't know. I've still so far to go.
Zelda, this is no flattery. With that amount of power, the day will surely come that you can manipulate multiple objects at once. Or maybe even something larger. Yes?
I'll try my best.
Good. I'm certain your training will prove useful.
Is something the matter, Amalia?
Lady Zelda, so this is where you've been. Could have sworn I saw you going back to your room. I guess my eyes were playing tricks on me. I come bearing word from Lady Mineru. She's gone alone to the depths to confirm a few things about her research.
The depths? I understand. Thank you. Though it's rather strange, don't you think? I've been here and haven't gone to my chambers since morning.
Haven't you heard the stories? A young woman has appeared of late, said to look just like you.
Actually, I did find it odd that you didn't respond when I called. So many eerie rumors around the castle these days. And somehow they all come back to you, Lady Zelda. Perhaps someone's jealous of all the praise you've been getting and started wearing the same clothes as you. Also so they can drag your good name down into the mud. Maybe it's an evil spirit made in your image. Or worse, a terrible sorcery from the harsh corners of the desert. I knew I should have talked to Lady Mineru's researchers that they ran into her when I had the chance. How did I realize? It's them. Ancient beings crawling out of the depths and stealing the faces of everyone they come across.
Linolia, you really seem to be enjoying this.
Oh, well, I just want to cover the possibilities. You can't be too careful.
You truly are one of a kind. And a great friend for Zelda.
Yes. Life would be quite a bore without her.
You tease, my lady. If you'll excuse me, I should be getting back to work.
I have to know. Does this suddenly exist or not?
Consider when we first caught word of her. The day we welcomed the Gerudo to the castle. A terrible sorcery from the desert, wasn't it? Linolia's wild daydreams may in fact be steeped in reality. Why don't two of us search for some answers?
What?
With Raru away from the castle, it's our duty to dispel any fears our people may hold.
What's transpired here? An intruder. And they've taken one of the constructs. No. Did they activate it? We've not another moment to waste, if my theory is right. That construct is a weapon. One created by the Zona in a time long past. A forbidden technology that delivered ruin upon this world. And now threatens to do it again.
Queen Sonia.
All right, Zelda. We are alone as you requested. What was it you wanted to discuss with me in private?
You are far too trusting.
Oh my. I'm surprised to hear you say such a thing. That is quite out of character for the Zelda I know. But then you are a puppet of Ganondorf.
Did you really think we hadn't realized your deceit? Your Majesty! Queen Sonia! Oh no! Queen Sonia! No!
Finally. Finally, it is mine! I can feel my strength surging.
Sonia!
You were too late, Hyrule. You took for granted the godlike power you had in your hands. Do you now see the potential you squandered? As for her, she is merely the first victim of your arrogance. You tried to control me, Hyrule, and you will die knowing that you failed.
Ganondorf!
Lava, crime, tempests, sand. Rise, my loyal archfiends. Let Hyrule suffer beneath your boundless might, and make known the Demon King's certain supremacy.
Rauru! I've heard. One of the constructs has... How can this be?
Minoru, Zelda, I need your assistance. Gather everyone who fled from the castle and prepare to head north. We make for Tanaga Canyon, and the refuge its temple might offer us. At present, that's our wisest choice.
King Rauru!
Understood. Let's be off.
With Sonia's blood still fresh on his hands, Ganondorf used her secret stone to transform himself into a being of pure evil. As a blood-red moon loomed high overhead, the new Demon King summoned forth terrible monsters to wreak havoc across Hyrule. Fortunately, Rauru and Zelda were able to make use of the Porapad and flee the castle before Ganondorf could claim their lives as well. Hyrule Castle, once a sacred symbol of peace, now played host to the great evil that threatened to consume the kingdom. And Rauru, having lost both his home and his beloved queen in but an instant, was overcome with sorrow and rage in equal measure.
King Rauru! We can't! Not at our current strength!
Four colossal masses of gloom emerged from Hyrule Castle as it fell. If I had to guess, I'd say that Fiend is one of them. Attacking such an adversary head-on would only lead us to greater misery.
I understand. But what other choice do we have?
A short time before Rauru and the others encountered Grimgera, the Archfiend of Tempests, in Hyrule Field, a construct and a Korok watched from high above as the sanguine light of Ganondorf's blood moon swept across Hyrule.
What the? Why'd the sky turn red all of a sudden? And where do you think you're going? Don't try and ignore me, bud! Huh? Hey, look! You can't seriously be thinking of playing hero here. Here, stop! Zarya? Let's see it try. Go and get him, bud. Hang on. That means I'm going too? I take it back, I take it back!
Phew.
Hope those people on the ground are doing okay. Uh-oh. Probably not so great with that thing around. That was a suggestion, buddy! Stop! Over there! All that's to run away, huh? Wonder if those other folks held out all right.
Your Majesty! I'm so sorry. I was right there next to her, and yet I...
You did all that you could, and I'm glad you were safe. We likely never would have reached Tanagar Canyon without you.
Rauru, the construct we saw flying above us.
Mm-hmm. It resembled those we found in the depths. And the one that attacked me back at the castle. Though my assailant gave off a vile aura. The same one I felt from Ganondorf as he became the Demon King. The two constructs couldn't be more different.
When we first discovered that chamber, one of its pedestals lay bare. The construct that was originally dormant there must have somehow awakened and escaped the ruins. As did the second which, corrupted by evil, laid waste to the facility and all its remaining brethren.
That one with the Korok riding it. I have a feeling it was trying to help us.
Zelda, we must let our guard down. Assuming those constructs are the forbidden creations which brought about the end of the Zonai, they could set our world to ruin, even just a single one. And I refuse to invite further tragedy.
Together, Calamo and the Construct repelled Grimgera and put a halt to their enemy's ruthless offensive. Yet no sooner was the battle won than the Construct rushed off, as if inexorably drawn to the presence of evil. Its destination was the Hebra region, home to the feathered Rito tribe. The pair's arrival did not go unnoticed, however, and the moment they set foot in the frigid land, they found themselves face to face with an onslaught of ferocious monsters.
Slow down for a minute, would you, bud? Look who it is! Hey, Ravnica!
It's been far too long, Calamo.
Who's this? Friend of yours?
Sure, you could call that. Calamo here has been roaming around Hyrule, looking for a place he can put down roots. But last I heard, Tabantha and the rest of Hebra were off the list of candidates.
Yep, you got that right. I'm only back because this guy dragged me here.
Calamo, you and your friend here would want to help us save Tabantha, would you?
Huh? Sorry, pal. Not a chance. I mean, you know how bad I am with the cold. I just want to go home.
I'm pretty sure you owe me the favor after last time, remember? You'd still be freezing your leaves off if I hadn't shown up when I did. So are you helping or not, pal?
And what? You're gonna stick me back out in the snow if I don't? Well, too bad. Nothing you say is gonna change our minds, that's that.
Suit yourself. But someone's got other ideas.
Huh? Wait, bud, wait! Why does this keep happening to me?
It's settled then. Now come on. We've battled win.
How's that? Good? Just let me know if you need anything else. Are you all right?
I'm glad we got rid of the monsters, but it's hard to see where we go from here.
If only you'd showed up a little sooner.
Don't beat yourself up over it. Even without a nest to call our home, the Rito will never stop soaring. Thanks for the help. I mean that.
Oh, sure. I only did it because you practically begged me to.
So, tell me, what's next for our heroes?
Well, I'm gonna keep on looking for the perfect little spot to lay down roots and start a forest. Kinda depends on where this guy feels like taking me, though. Next up, we're going... Huh? Wait, east? But that's Death Mountain! No, don't do this to me, bud, please! Just because you won't burn up doesn't mean I'm not gonna.
Well, guess you'll just have to grow some thicker bark.
Hey, Ravnica, how about another favor?
Sure thing.
Hear me out. We all go to Death Mountain together and... Wait, really?
I've got some work to do here myself, but I can give you a few fighters. Only fair after you helped us. Yeah?
Whoa, are you sure about this? You guys are hurting pretty bad right now.
As our ancestors said, no dues should ever go unpaid. Let me tell you a legend passed down by the Rito. Once, long ago, the winds of Hebra stopped blowing. And during the commotion that followed, a god fell from the lifeless skies. Seeing this, the villagers set aside their troubles and worked together to return it home. As thanks, the god gave them a gift, a divine ark that breathed life back into the skies. My point is this, Calamo. Help someone up when they're down, and that kindness will come around. Often when you need it the most.
Guess I don't mind the sound of that. See you around, Ravika!
Are you certain?
Yeah. And besides, I have a duty to Rauru, one that I plan on fulfilling.
A duty?
If we don't have each other's backs now, when will we?
After a brutal battle, Rauru and his fellow escapees retreated to a temple in Tanagar Canyon for a momentary respite. Still, little hope remained for Hyrule at large, as the newly crowned Demon King's hordes left naught but ruin in their wake. As Rauru's concern grew ever deeper, a scout returned with grave news. In the eastern region of Lanayru, the aquatic Zora were embroiled in a bitter conflict, one which had regrettably claimed the life of their king. Thus, his daughter Kia had no choice but to lead her people in battle against a nigh insurmountable onslaught. Unable to abandon a people in need, Rauru came to a decision. He and his companions would set forth for Lanayru in an urgent quest to aid their allies.
You'll never win. Not on my life!
Princess, you have to run! We'll fight them off!
I'm not leaving! And I'm not your princess anymore. I am your queen! They killed my father, destroyed our village, but I won't let them take anything else!
What is this?
Over there!
So Kia has taken up arms herself.
All this after losing her father. How cruel.
We must fight in her support! Now! We march for battle!
Such a lordship of the Demon King's boundless majesty. Vengeance, one day.
It would seem nowhere in Hyrule is truly safe. The Gorons, the Rito, all are at risk, especially against these archfiends.
But then, we must help them.
Yes, we'll stop the archfiends, build an army, and defend every corner of our home.
I can't thank you enough, King Rauru. If you hadn't arrived when you did, we would surely have lost everything.
My strength is the least I can offer a sworn ally. And my condolences. He was a fine king.
That foul construct was like none I've seen. The Archfiend alone couldn't possibly have defeated someone as strong as my father. But that construct was something else entirely. It tore through our ranks like they were nothing at all.
But wait, that can only mean...
Yes, the one that escaped our watch and attacked Rauru.
One thing is certain. It must be stopped.
King Raru, this is yours. I share your desire for unity between our kingdoms. I can promise you that. But you gave this mask to my father, not me. It's only right that I return it to you.
No, I'd like you to keep it. I knew your father, and I'm sure that in time he would have passed it down to you. The mask is yours just as much as it was his.
It's an honor. In that case, I have a request. Those of us Zora who are still capable want nothing more than to aid your quest to safeguard Hyrule. Disasters like this have struck in every corner of the land. Were it up to me, I'd do whatever I could to assist those in pain. So if you'll have me, I want to join you, to avenge my home and vanquish the Demon King. Another of those constructs.
Yes, except it seems to behave completely differently. One of them is Ganondorf's puppet, shrouded in evil, although the other one appears to have sided with us.
You're undoubtedly right about the first construct. And yet, for the second one, it's still unclear.
If it's on our side, it would make for a powerful ally. But
Calamo and his construct partner managed to fend off the horde of monsters, thanks to the aid of Rafika, the Rito Elder. Their next target was the Elden region, home to the mighty Gorons and the ever-imposing Death Mountain. With Rafika's Rito warriors following close behind, the pair set out for Death Mountain's crater.
Should've guessed it was something like this. I bet we're hoping to show it who's boss, right, bud? And come on, we've got some work to do.
Stop! Come on! Now's our chance!
That's my bud, all right. Tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and he can fly. Ha. Yep, I sure know a winner when I see him. But, listen, from now on, maybe don't go charging into danger every single time you...
Hey, Calamo!
Huh? You all make it through okay?
Sure did. Wasn't all that much trouble cleaning out the little guys once you went and took care of their boss.
Got a message from Rafika, too. They spotted more monsters, this time in Great Hyrule Forest.
There? Really?
That's where you Koroks live, right? Either way, Rafika said he's on his way over.
Then I guess we know where we're heading next. Let's get a move on, bud!
Rauru and his companions succeeded in delivering the Zora from peril. But before they had even a moment to celebrate, they learned the Gorons needed assistance in ridding Death Mountain of a powerful monster. Thus, Rauru and the others made for the mountain with all haste, only to find that the monster had been defeated before they could even arrive. Alas, their luck was short-lived, for the monster onslaught had only just begun. With hordes of enemies closing in, the brave Gorons once again found themselves in dire circumstances.
King Rauru, you've come in a time of great need.
I'm glad you're safe, Agriston. We caught wind of a terrible creature in the volcano's crater.
Yes, my realm was besieged by a rain of fire. Our strength alone could never match it. But when all hope seemed lost, a strange construct appeared and vanquished the beast.
A construct? No. Such questions will have to wait.
Indeed. Every time we lay one of these monsters low, two more rise up to take its place. King Rauru, you've come in
And
a
from
time
here
of
on,
great
we
need.
fight together. I'm glad you're safe, Agriston.
There could be no
We caught wind of
greater
a terrible
glory.
creature in the volcano's crater.
Yes, my realm was besieged by a rain of fire. Our strength alone could never match it. But when all hope seemed lost, a strange construct appeared and vanquished the beast.
A construct? Everywhere the same turmoil. Such questions will have to wait.
My people have been overrun by these monsters.
Until we can sever them
lay
at the
one of
source,
these monsters,
we shall never know peace.
Two more rise up to take its
Yes,
place.
it's not a comforting thought. Then from here on, we fight together.
Be that as it may, we face
There
it
could
together.
be no greater glory.
By our sworn alliance, the Goron's might is forever yours, King Rauru.
I thank you. Together, we will strike down the Demon King. Everywhere the same turmoil.
My people have been overrun by these monsters. Right. Until we can sever them at the source, we shall never know peace.
If only we had a way of reaching that construct.
Yes. It's not a comforting
Perhaps
thought.
would be willing to join our cause.
Be that as it may, we face it together. By our sworn alliance, the Goron's might is forever yours, King Rauru.
Would you look at that? These guys never stood a chance against you.
I thank you.
Huh?
Together, we will strike down the Demon King.
We have to prevail, no matter the cost.
Right.
The Gerudo Desert?
If only we had
That's
a way
what
of
I'm
reaching
assuming.
that construct.
I mean, look at him.
Perhaps
We
it
barely
would be
catch
willing
our
to
breath
join
after
our
cleaning
cause.
up here, and he's already got his eyes trained somewhere else. By the way, bud, that thing you're pointing is supposed to be mine, remember? We'll go wherever you want to go, I promise. So just put it down, okay?
A Gerudo spear.
Would
huh?
you look at that? These
Interesting
guys
way to
never stood a
communicate,
chance
I have to
against
say.
you. If he's really that set on the desert, it's probably because the place is crawling with monsters. Everywhere this guy drags me, it's either that or more of those creepy shades.
Why
The
not let him
Gerudo
go
Desert.
alone if you don't like it?
That's what I'm assuming. No, I mean, look at him. We barely catch
who
our
knows
breath
what
after
kind of
cleaning
trouble
up
he'd get
here.
into if I
He's
wasn't
already
there
got his
keeping him on a
eyes
tight
trained
leash.
somewhere else. I've got
By
some
the way,
friends living
bud,
out in the desert
that
too,
thing you're
so
pointing is supposed to be
really should
mine,
go and make
remember?
sure they're doing okay. We'll go wherever you want to go,
so
I
that's
promise.
how
So
it is.
just put it down, okay?
If your mind's made up,
Gerudo
you
spear.
should go ahead and get moving. Interesting way to communicate. We'll stay here and keep watch, in case the monsters decide to come back.
He's really that set on the desert. That's kind of, yeah, but the forest will be just fine without the monsters. Couple of little softies everywhere this guy drags trouble. Either that, this place is practically bursting with sacred power. That's why us Koroks call it home. And why no monsters or shades will ever touch it.
Maybe that's true, but the same can't be said for Tabantha.
Who knows what kind of trouble he'd get into if I wasn't there keeping him on a tight leash. Yeah, fair enough. I've got some friends living out in the desert too, so I really should go and make sure they're doing okay. If you find yourself needing a hand, I've got just the folks in mind. My devoted subjects. Sworn brothers.
If your mind's made up,
the Koroks of this
should
forest.
Go ahead and get moving.
They'll be warned. Anyone who dares venture into the fog-ridden boughs of the Lost Woods is destined to wander for days on end. But the forest will be just fine without the help. Well, couple of little really softies like that won't go causing any trouble. This place is practically bursting with sacred power. They'll be happy to help. That's why us Koroks call it home. And why no monsters or shades will ever touch it.
If there's any more trouble, I'll know just who to call. Maybe that's true, but the same can't be said for Tabantha. Or just about anywhere in Hebra, for that matter.
Yeah, fair enough.
By joining forces with Adliston,
but hey, if you do find yourself needing a hand, I've got just the folks in mind. My devoted subjects. Sworn brothers,
secured the support
the Koroks of
the
this forest.
And the
They'll be warned. Anyone who dares venture into the fog-ridden boughs of the Lost Woods is destined to wander for days on end.
Of darkness.
Well, it's really just got a lot of shortcuts.
Simply responding to the monster onslaughts as they occurred would keep his army
they'll
in
be
a
happy
state
to help
of
if you need
perpetual
it.
defense. Rauru set out to form a proactive alliance
if
with
there's
the
any more
Rito
trouble,
and the
I'll know
Gerudo
just who to
alike.
call.
But with the fate of Hyrule hanging by the slimmest of threads, its king couldn't help but feel an overwhelming sense of worry.
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
Me? I couldn't possibly.
If such advice were to come from you, he might actually decide to heed it.
I'll try, Queen Sonia.
There you are, Zelda.
King Rauru!
Those always were Sonia's favorites. I didn't realize you knew.
Zelda, if he's ever struggling, I hope that you can help show him the way forward.
She loved this kingdom.
Me?
Wanted to protect it from the bottom of her heart.
If such advice were to come from you,
but
he
now,
might actually decide
monsters
to heed
run
it.
rampant through our lands. And there's no knowing what horrors come next.
I'll try, Queen Sonia.
All of this is the price I pay for my you are, Zelda.
King Rauru!
Those always were Sonia's favorites. I didn't realize you knew.
In that case, you'll not pay it alone. We'll find strength in our allies and save these lands.
Wanted to protect
so
it from the bottom of her
gaze.
heart.
Stand tall as the leader this army needs.
But now,
after
monsters run rampant through our lands.
You are the only king that Hyrule has.
And there's no knowing what horrors come next. All of this is the price I can't argue for my arrogance with either of you. Minoru.
We've been looking for you two. One of our scouts has come bearing news, having met with the Rito in Great Hyrule Forest. They prepare to do battle against a horde of monsters. They've repelled them once before.
We'll find strength in our allies and save these lands. Hyrule so don't avert your gaze. Stand tall as the leader this army needs.
We should aid them.
After all,
however we can.
You are the only king that Hyrule has.
This is worrisome. Felling the monsters appears to have no effect. Zelda, I'd like you to head there with Agriston and Kia. I can't argue. Provide the support our allies require. As for Minoru and I, we'll remain at the temple. The wounded need our protection. Minoru.
We'll handle it.
We've been looking for you.
I promise.
One of our scouts has come bearing news, having met with the Rio in Great Hyrule Forest.
Ganondorf.
They prepare to do battle against a horde of monsters. They've repelled them once before, but the threat has returned in greater numbers.
Hyrule Forest? That's not far away.
We should aid them, however we can.
It's great to see you again,
Yet,
Ravnica.
this is worrisome.
I hear
Felling
you
the
need our
monsters
help,
appears to have no effect.
and I believe I owe you
Zelda,
for Death Mountain.
I'd like you to head there with Agriston and Kia.
Appreciate you coming, Agriston.
Provide the support our
Well,
allies
after
require.
today, I'll be the one owing you.
As for Minoru and I, we'll remain at the temple.
Stone.
The wounded need our protection.
That must make you
We'll
Zelda.
handle it. I promise.
It's a pleasure, my lady. And now that you're here, do you plan to fight?
Enough of these
Yes.
schemes.
If you're willing to allow it.
I am. Thanks for offering. Now listen, everyone. This forest here is called the Lost Woods, named for the way it mystifies its visitors. The place is a natural fortress full of dead ends and
It's
hidden
great to
paths
see
around
you
almost
again,
every
Ravnica.
corner.
And you're suggesting we use that
I hear
terrain
you
to our
need our help.
advantage?
Right, you
And
are.
I believe I
It's
owe
the
you
perfect
for
way for
Death
us to
Mountain.
divide their army and eventually
Appreciate you
crush it.
coming, Agriston. Though after
Hold
today,
on.
I'll be the
Won't
one
we
owing
get
you.
lost in there too? I have
Secret
enough
stone.
trouble keeping things straight on land as
That
it
must
is.
make you Zelda.
Knowing Ravnica, I'm certain
pleasure,
he has
my
a
lady.
plan.
And now that you're
Better.
here, do you plan
I
to
have
fight?
accomplices.
Yes.
Ones
If
who
you're
know
willing to
every
allow it.
tree in this forest like the backs of their little hands. Thanks for offering.
Of course.
Now listen,
The Koroks.
This forest here is called the Lost Woods, named
The
for the way
enemies
it
in the sky
mystifies
will
its
be a
visitors.
nuisance.
The place is a
My
natural
Rito
fortress
can handle
full
that.
of dead ends and hidden paths around almost every corner.
And you're suggesting
Ravnica,
we use that
I've
terrain
word from
to
our
our
lookout.
advantage?
Right,
An
you
unknown
are.
monster has
It's
entered the
perfect
forest,
way for us
bearing
to
striking
divide their
red hair.
army and
What shall we
eventually
do?
crush it.
Hold on. Well, we get
It
lost
might
in
be an
there too.
archfiend.
Another. I have enough trouble
she's
keeping
right,
things straight on
this
land
will be
as
more
it is.
trouble
than we thought. Victory
Knowing
could come at a heavy
Ravnica,
cost.
I'm certain he
In
has
that
a
case,
plan.
it looks like I'm
Better.
staying on the ground.
I have accomplices.
Which means the skies are yours. Ones who
Now
know
go.
every
Yes,
tree
sir.
in this forest like the backs of their little hands.
Our goal in this battle
course.
is clear.
The Koroks.
Now then, with patience and caution, we could see
The enemies
this
in the
through
sky
to
will
the
be a
very
nuisance.
end.
But my Rito can handle that.
Ravnica, I've word from our lookout. An unknown monster has entered the forest, bearing striking red hair. What shall we do?
It might be an archfiend.
Another. If she's right, this will be more trouble than we thought. Victory could come at a heavy cost.
In that case, it looks like I'm staying on the ground. Which means the skies are yours. Now go!
Yes, sir. Our goal in this battle is clear. Now then, with patience and caution, we could see this through to the very end.
That sure wasn't easy, but we did it. We have you to thank, my lady.
It was your plan that led us to victory.
Please, I can't take much credit for it. I told you, I had some help. Advice from a friend to start.
From who?
Oh, just a Korok, I know. Though we did have a pretty interesting sidekick. A construct, I think you'd call it.
Perhaps the one from Hyrule Field. This Korok and his companion. Do you know where they went?
The Gerudo Desert, as far as he told me.
Zelda! Rafika,
That sure wasn't easy, but we did it.
King Rauru
We
sent
have you
us
to
a
thank,
message.
my lady.
Someone needs our help, far out in the dunes
It
of the
was your
Gerudo
plan
Desert.
that led us to victory.
Once
Please,
the temple's been
I
secured,
can't take much credit for
you'll
that.
join up with us and
I
we'll
told
aid
you,
them together.
I had some help.
As we
Advice
hear
from
it,
a
the
friend
people
to
of the
start.
desert are overrun by monsters.
Who?
A larger army than we've
Oh,
ever
just a
encountered.
Korok, I know. Though we did have a pretty interesting sidekick. A construct, I
Putting
think you'd
his
call
own
it.
tribe to the sword. It's simply
Perhaps the one from
unthinkable.
Hyrule Field. This Korok and his companion. Do you know where they went? Very well. We've not a
The
moment to
Gerudo
lose.
Desert, as far as he told me.
We make for the desert.
Rafika. King Rauru sent us a message. Someone needs our help, far out in the dunes of the Gerudo Desert.
Even you have not been
Once
spared.
the temple's been secured,
The villain
you'll
has
join
a
up with us
massive
and we'll
army
aid
of
them
monsters.
together.
None are safe, including all of those who put their trust in his leadership.
Overrun by monsters.
It's selfish
A
of me to
larger
ask you
army
this
than we've
after
ever
raising
encountered.
arms against you, but please, we need your help.
Putting his own tribe to the sword.
I have little reason to distrust your words. And I know your attack on the castle
Very well.
was merely a result
not
of
a moment to
Ganondorf's
lose.
manipulation. But
We make for the
I
desert.
do have a question for you. Why did you not seek our aid as soon as the battle was finished?
Our
I see.
Gerudo pride wouldn't allow
Even
it.
you have not been spared.
After our defeat against the Hyrulean has a massive army of monsters. Ganondorf tried to wash his hands of us, including all of those who put their trust in his leadership. To a former enemy
It's
for
selfish
help,
of me to
without
ask you
first
this.
reclaiming
After
the honor
raising
we had
arms
abandoned.
against you.
But please, we need your help. Ever since then, our leader Artie has worked tirelessly to form
I
a
have little
growing
reason to
resistance in
distrust
hopes of
your
one day
words.
standing against Ganondorf's villainy.
And I know your attack on the
man
castle
is a blight
was
on the
merely a
Gerudo
result of
name,
Ganondorf's
one she's vowed
manipulation.
to erase by any means necessary.
But I do have a question
The
for
decision
you.
to come to you was mine alone.
Why did you not seek our
Had she
aid as
known,
soon as the
Artie would
battle was
never approve
finished?
of my petitioning the King of Hyrule. Even so, I'll bear her wrath if
Our
I
Gerudo
must. Pride wouldn't allow it. After
You
our
are truly
defeat against the
devoted.
Hyrulean army, Ganondorf tried to wash his hands of
Well,
us.
I'm convinced.
But we
I'd
couldn't
be glad to meet
possibly
this
turn
Artie
to
if
a
you would
former
take me to
enemy
her.
for help, without first reclaiming the honor we
wise
had
judgment.
abandoned. Ever since
I'd like
then,
you to send a
our
message to
leader
Zelda
Artie
and
has
the
worked
others.
tirelessly to
Once
form
they
a
finish
growing
their assignment,
resistance in
they're
hopes
to
of
make for
one
the
day
Gerudo
standing
Desert.
against Ganondorf's villainy.
We'll head south as well
The
and join
man
them
is
there.
a blight on the Gerudo
I understand.
name, one she's vowed to erase by any means necessary.
And Minoru, if you would,
The decision to come to you was mine alone.
there's something I need you to prepare.
Had she known, Artie would never approve of my petitioning the King of Hyrule. Even so, I'll bear her wrath if I must.
You are
Upon
truly
receiving
devoted.
a request for urgent aid, Rauru asked Zelda
Well,
and the
I'm
others to
convinced.
rendezvous with
I'd be
him
glad
and
to meet this
Minoru
Artie
near
if
the
you would take
Gerudo
me to her.
Desert, where he promptly headed next.
A wise judgment.
The
I'd
group
like you to
then
send a message to
reunited
Zelda
at
and the
edge of
others.
desert,
Once
and
they
were
finish their
taken to meet
assignment,
a fierce
they're to make for the Gerudo
warrior
Desert.
by the name of Artie.
We'll head south as well and join them there.
I understand.
Artie!
Minoru, if you would. There's something I need you to prepare.
Tell me, did I say you could ask for help?
No, my lady.
Not only that, but you sought it from Hyrule of all places?
There's no need for anger, Lady Artie. She came to us with you in mind, and your people too.
First that Korok and its bizarre contraption, and now you all meddling in our affairs.
Contraption? By chance, are you referring to a construct?
You know of it? Yes, that's what it was called.
The same technology that killed my father is here. Artie!
If I may, are they still nearby?
They went for the monsters, unperturbed by the immense danger.
No, my lady.
Not only we deserve far less, but you sought it from Hyrule of all places.
We've no time to lose. We might still make it if we hurry.
There's no need for anger, Lady Artie. She came to us with you in mind, and your people too.
No one fights
First
our
that
battles
Korok
Korok and its bizarre contraption.
For the
And
Gerudo!
now you all meddling in our affairs.
Contraption? By chance, are you referring to a construct?
You know of it? Yes, that's what it was called.
The same technology that killed my father is here.
If I may, are they still nearby?
They went for the monsters, unperturbed
me
by
as
the
your
immense
chief,
danger.
then?
Right. If
We deserve
Ganondorf
far
never
less,
listened to power,
yet somehow-
the title would have been yours a long time ago.
We've no time to lose. We might still make it if we hurry.
Wait!
And yet, we've still not rid ourselves of him. No one fights our
Which is
battles
why
but
we
us.
need you.
A leader to slay him at last.
Yeah.
Okay.
You've made your opinions clear. In that case, I shall be the chief you desire. You want me as your chief, then?
Right. If Ganondorf had never risen to power, the title would have been yours a long time ago.
I'm sorry to interrupt.
You needn't be. I have a request. Would you accept the Gerudo and let us join the fight against the Demon King?
Of him. Which is why
You've
we
taken the
need
words
you.
out of my mouth.
A leader to slay him at last.
In truth, if you were so willing, I plan to seek the same alliance. From this day forward, we stand together in the name of good.
You've made your opinions clear.
Truly?
In that case, I shall be the chief you desire.
Even before our armies crossed blades on the Great Plateau, I knew you would someday aspire to this unity.
But how?
I'm sorry to interrupt.
You needn't be. I have a request.
And
would you accept the Gerudo
even
and let us
cast
join the
aside by
fight
a
against
foul
the Demon
tyrant,
King?
you never failed to protect your people. You've taken the words out of my mouth. In truth, if you were so willing, I plan to seek the same always alliance. Had faith we would find common ground. From this day forward, we stand together. I present you this mask as evidence of that faith.
Truly? You've no objection?
Even before our arms crossed blades on the Great Plateau, I knew you would someday aspire to this unity.
But Ganondorf shall fall to our might. I swear it to you, King Rauru.
Your words do the Gerudo proud. Your compassion, I trust in your strength, and is all your people could ever need. Even when cast aside by a foul tyrant, you never failed to protect your people.
If that is your
no
belief,
matter the risk.
So it shall be.
I've always had faith we would find common ground. I present you this mask as evidence of that faith.
Your kindness astounds me.
So this is where you've been.
Ganondorf shall fall
to be
to
honest,
our might.
I was hoping to thank you for everything
Rauru.
you've done for us.
Your words do the Gerudo proud.
Hey, I know you.
Your compassion,
You're the Princess of Hyrule or
strength
something, yeah?
is all your people could ever
You
need.
should be getting something good out of this.
Oh, I'm actually
If that is your
nothing more
belief,
than a distant relative.
so it shall be.
By the way, is this construct here your traveling companion?
Pretty great, right? Woke him up out of a real deep sleep, and we've been best buds ever since.
You woke him?
There I was, lost on my journey in the deepest, darkest
So this
cave
is where
you've
you've
ever
been.
set eyes on.
To be honest,
Before I
was
knew it,
hoping to
I
thank
found
you for
myself in
everything
a
you've done for
creepy old
us.
room when I noticed a little shard shining on the ground. Hey, I know you. You're the Princess of Hyrule. A guy like me knows treasure when he sees it. So I did what I do best. Went and snatched it right up.
I'm actually
Then all of a
nothing
sudden,
more than a
this
distant
guy just-
relative.
Whew! Yanked the thing
By
clean
the
out of
way,
my hand.
Is this construct here your traveling companion?
Pretty great, right? Next thing I knew, woke him up out of a real deep sleep, and we've been he was already up and coming to life.
You woke him?
There I was, lost on my journey in the deepest, a real handful, darkest cave you've ever set his neck in other people's problems. Before I knew it, at least you never found myself in a creepy old room when I noticed a little shard shining on the ground. A guy like me knows treasure when he sees it. So I did what I do best.
Right.
Went and snatched it right up. Then all of a sudden, this guy just, whew, yanked the thing clean out of my hand. Next thing I knew, he was already up and coming to life.
It has to be.
He's a real handful,
Zelda.
I'll tell ya. Always sticking his neck in other
You
people's
mustn't go any
problems.
closer.
But hey,
That
at least he never
construct
tries
is a
nagging me
forbidden
or bossing me
technology.
around.
I understand, but please listen. Our protector here contains a shard of the Master Sword. As far as I can tell, the sword that seals the darkness is serving as its core.
The same blade wielded by your royal guard. Link, you said his name was?
Yes. With its divine power, I'm certain we have nothing to be afraid of. This construct could never possibly hurt us. Even as a fragment, the Master Sword won't fail us.
Yep. I don't know what any of that
It has to be.
But I promised my buds a stand-up guy. Not so great
Zelda.
at following orders, but at least he never talks
You
back.
mustn't go any closer. Mineral construct is a forbidden technology.
I understand, but please listen. Our protector
speak
here
the truth.
contains a
He
shard of the
presents no
Master
danger.
Sword. As
You've
far as
seen
I
it
can
too,
tell, the
how
sword that
willingly
seals
he
the
fights for our
darkness is
cause.
serving as its core.
The same blade wielded by your royal guard. Fair point. Link, you said his name was? I suggest we keep him under
Yes.
a careful watch.
With its divine power, I'm certain
Zelda,
we have nothing to be afraid
when
of.
we have a spare moment,
This
could you tell
construct
me
could
more
never
about this
possibly
Master
hurt
Sword?
us. Even as a fragment, the Master Sword won't fail us.
Not to go
Yep.
butting in or anything.
I don't know what any of
but
that
Isn't
meant.
it time we
But
talk
I
about
promised my
reward?
buds a
stand-up guy. Not so great at following
Of
orders,
course.
but at least he never
Thanks to
talks
you
back.
both, we still fight on. Mineral, please. I have little to offer you, but I'll do what I can.
Ho ho! Then
They
how
speak
about a
the
place I
truth.
can put
He
down
presents
roots?
no danger.
Somewhere that's not too
You've
cold,
seen it
not
too,
too hot,
how
and with a
willingly he
great
fights
big...
for our cause.
Actually,
A
scratch
fair
that.
point.
Feels kind of
And yet,
weird asking for something
I suggest
just
we
for
keep him
myself,
under a
you know?
careful watch.
Here's what I really want.
Zelda, when we have a spare moment, could you tell me more about this Master Sword?
Gladly.
Not to go butting in or anything, but isn't it time we talk about my reward?
It's hardly the
course.
traditional mark of
Thanks
knighthood.
to you both,
we
we
still
will have
fight
to do.
on. I have little to offer you, but
It
I'll
looks
do what I
wonderful
can.
on you, Sir
Ho
Knight.
ho! Then how about a place I can put down roots? Somewhere that's
You
not
hear
too
that,
cold,
bud?
not
You're
too
a
hot,
knight now.
and with a great big... Actually, scratch that. Feels kind of weird asking for something just for myself, you know? Here's what I really want.
It's hardly the traditional mark of knighthood.
What is that?
But it will have to do.
It looks wonderful on you, Sir Knight.
You hear that, bud? You're a knight now.
Lady Kia, you can't defeat it.
This is too great a danger to ignore.
We've not another moment to spend here. We have to withdraw. Make for the canyon.
What is that?
Hang on, bud. You can't be thinking...
The fight is yours. Would you have it?
Lady Kia, you can't defeat it.
The construct will cover our estate.
This is too great
Fall
a
back
danger
at
to
once.
ignore.
With me!
We've not
It's time
another
to go.
moment to spend here. We have to withdraw. Make for the canyon.
You gotta be kidding me, bud. I'm not fighting that thing. No way, no how. I told you I'm not. Hang on, bud. You can't be thinking. Fine.
The fight is yours. Would you have it?
construct will cover our escape.
As the
Fall back at
Hyrulean
once.
forces celebrated their victory,
With me!
a wicked construct descended from the sky.
It's time to go.
Almost as if drawn to the Night Construct's sacred power. Alas,
You gotta
its
be
might
kidding me,
proved
bud.
too
I'm not
great
fighting
for
that
Rauru
thing.
and his
No way,
allies,
no
who
how.
had little choice but to flee the desert.
I told you
With their
I'm not...
escape covered by the valiant Night
No,
Construct,
fine.
the group had little trouble in falling back. But that safety would come to be short-lived indeed, as a horde of monsters appeared outside their base of operations in Tanagar Canyon. Knowing it was merely a matter of time until the enemy arrived at their gates, Rauru found his mind tortured by the difficult decisions he would soon be forced to make.
Apparently, constructs like you brought ruin, the end of my people. While I'm certain you can't possess a soul, I must admit, your disposition appears to be rather different from that of the other construct. Almost confusingly so. It seems you can be used for good or evil. Just like the secret stones. A power that great tests the very depths of its bearer's soul. Apparently, constructs like you brought danger here. The end enormously so. And what of me? While I'm certain you can't possess a soul, I must admit, your disposition appears to be rather different from that of the other construct. Almost confusingly so. You're back later than I expected. It seems you can be used for good or evil. Your training with Agrison must have been grueling indeed.
I was really trying to test my limits
Just
today,
like the
yes.
secret stones.
Given our present struggle, I must improve to protect
A
those
power
I care
that great
about
tests
most.
the very depths of its bearer's
I'll do
soul.
whatever I can for the good of Hyrule, exactly as you and Queen Sonia have done before me.
There is danger here, so I see, enormously so.
Everyone else feels the same way. We all stand beside you, however possible. And we won't
And
fail
what of
you.
me? Is my soul a good one?
Your Majesty.
Like myself and Sonia, you say. Ah, you're back later than I expected, Zelda. Your training with Agrison must have been grueling indeed. Before our battle.
I was really trying to test my
No,
limits today, yes.
It's nothing.
Given our present struggle, I must improve to protect
case,
those I
I'm
care
off to
about
bed.
most. To try to sleep, I'll do
Your
whatever I
Majesty.
can for the good of Hyrule.
I will.
Exactly
Rest
as
well.
you and Queen Sonia have done before me.
So I see.
Everyone else feels the same way. We all stand
Draconification
beside you,
aside,
however
these
possible.
stones are dangerous.
And we won't fail you.
And while I depend on our allies, I wonder, must I put them through this? Like myself and Sonia, you say. Tell me, Sonia. Zelda, what would you do? Tomorrow, before our battle. No, it's nothing.
In that case, I'm off to
There's
bed.
something I'd like to show
Try
you.
to sleep, Your Majesty.
I will. Rest well. Draconification aside, these stones are dangerous. And while I depend on our allies, I wonder, must I put them through this?
Zonai.
Tell me, Sonia.
Sacred stones.
What would you do? Stand with me. I need all your aid.
There's something I'd like to show you all.
Zonai. Sacred stones.
Stand with me. I need all your aid.
We all, gathered here, swear on our lives to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
My allies, you fought bravely.
We all,
The significance of this victory cannot be overstated.
to serve Rauru, the King of Light.
And now, as you can see, our army boasts 6 powerful sages bearing Zonai secret stones. Join us and fight for our common goal, for the good of Hyrule. Together we shall put an end to Ganondorf's cruel ambitions. Are you with us or not? My allies, you fought bravely. The significance of this victory cannot be overstated. The time has come. And now, as you can see, our army boasts 6 powerful sages bearing Zonai secret stones. Join us and fight for our common goal, for the good of Hyrule.
King Rauru.
Together we shall put an end to Ganondorf's cruel ambitions. Are you with us or not?
Lady Zelda! You can't startle me like that!
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention at all.
I've started keeping a record.
Now,
so future
time
generations
has
can
come.
know about everyone who played a part in fighting the Demon King. I don't really know when, but I'm sure it'll come in handy someday. Long after I'm gone, if I had to bet.
Even still. Well, I think it's wonderful.
Thank you for saying so. King Rauru, that Lady Zelda, inspired I want you to promise that you'll come back safe.
I'll try my very best.
Lady Zelda! You can't startle me like that!
Forgive me. That wasn't my intention at all.
Rauru entrusted secret stones
I've
to
started
Kia,
keeping
Artie,
a record,
Agriston,
so future
and Ravnica,
generations
who
can know
together
about
with
everyone
Zelda
who played a
and
part in fighting
vowed
the
to
Demon
defend
King.
Hyrule as its
I don't
6
really know
sages.
when,
The
but I'm
group
sure
then
it'll come
set
in
the
handy
oncoming
someday.
monster horde to rout
Long
in a
after I'm
tremendous
gone, if I
display
had to
of
bet.
strength.
Even
With
still.
first-hand proof of their combined might, Rauru
Well, I think it's
resolved to
wonderful.
go on the offensive against
Thank
the
you for
Demon
saying
King's
so.
onslaught. Thus,
But Lady Zelda,
he and the 6
I
sages
want you to
held a
promise
war council
that you'll
to
come back
discuss how
safe.
they might reclaim Hyrule Castle and defeat Ganondorf once and for all.
I'll try my very best.
Before the final battle could begin, they first needed to clear a path to the castle grounds. To this end, Rauru proposed splitting their forces into 2 separate fronts, each of which would be tasked with stemming the tide of monsters at its source. The Knight Construct was charged with launching a surprise attack on the enemy forces stationed in the depths. Meanwhile, Rauru and the 6 sages would set out to engage the ever-growing monster army awaiting them in the Ceres Scablands.
So the day has come. I'd like that beast for myself. When the blood moon first rose over Hyrule, that demon appeared and struck at Death Mountain. It overran our home and summoned that terrible beast to the mountain's crater. Any Goron who still draws breath would want to see the Archfiend slain.
I've no doubt.
Tonight, we shall finally have our vengeance. I've long awaited this moment. I wouldn't dare miss it. So the day
In
has
that
come.
case, perhaps
I'd
you'd
like
be willing
that
to hear
beast
my
for
plan.
myself.
What is it?
We'll take them by surprise and decimate
the
their
blood
ranks from the
first
inside
rose
out.
over Hyrule,
Ooh, good idea.
that demon
Except,
appeared
how
and
will we do
struck
it?
at Death Mountain. One of your Zonai arts, I overran our home and summoned that
If
terrible
that's what you
beast
call
to
it.
the mountain's crater.
Now,
Any Goron
we
who
make for the
still
nearby
draws
caves
breath would want
and
to
take
see
position beneath the
Archfiend
enemy.
slain.
If we can just reach the surface, I've no doubt they'll be ours.
Tonight,
And I know the
we shall
perfect
finally
shortcut to
have
get us
our
there.
vengeance. I've long awaited this moment. I wouldn't dare miss it.
My king shall
In that case, perhaps you'd be willing to hear my plan.
What is it?
We'll take them by surprise and decimate their ranks from the inside out.
Good idea. Except, how will we do it?
One of your Zonai arts, I presume?
Precisely as we planned. If that's what you call
Yeah,
it.
and it made for a good diversion,
Now,
too.
we make for the nearby
rest
caves.
is up to Callum.
Take position beneath the
And
enemy.
his friend, of course.
If we can just reach the
I hope
surface,
they'll not lay waste
they'll
to
be
the
ours.
terrain in the process.
I know the perfect
As do I.
shortcut to get us there.
We should go too, in case they need help.
We've nothing to gain from rushing in unprepared, and much to lose in the face of dangerous new enemies.
My king shall devour Hyrule.
We can never be too careful. Our faith is with you, Knight Construct. Precisely as we planned.
Yeah, and it made for a good diversion, too. The rest is up to Callum. And his friend, of course.
I hope they'll not lay waste to the terrain in the process.
As do I. We should go too, in case they need help.
We've nothing to gain from rushing in unprepared, and much to lose in the face of dangerous new enemies.
We can never be too careful. Our faith is with you, Knight Construct.
That must be the place they were talking about. Scablands. Calamo and the Red Construct headed for the Elma Knolls to
You know what to
carry
do,
out
bud.
their role
So
in
get in
these
there and
operations.
do it.
As Raru's army battled monsters on the surface, the Knight Construct set out to strike a devastating blow to the monster strongholds in the depths, thereby eliminating the enemy and securing a new foothold, all in one fell swoop. Thus, the fate of Raru's plan hinged entirely on the Knight Construct's success.
Huh? That must be the place they were talking about. Gotta say, it feels like we've been together for ages now. You know what to do, bud. So get in there and do it! Ooh, looks like you're getting kind of scratched up there, bud. Can't say I'm surprised with how much fighting you've been doing. Hey, that's how it goes when you drag us headfirst toward every monster you catch sight of. But you know, the journey in life's not so bad when I'm living it with you. Wait till my brother's back in the forest, hear what we've been... Huh?
Thank you for the assistance, you two. You've done well.
That's what happens when you leave us in charge. Gotta say, it feels
Right
like we've
then.
been together for ages
For
now.
now,
This will make a fine base of operations.
Huh? Ooh,
And once we're all
looks like
ready
you're getting
here,
kinda
we'll
scratched
make
up
those
there,
monsters
bud.
pay.
Can't say I'm surprised with how much fighting we've been doing.
Strange, isn't it?
Hey, that's how it goes when you
twins
drag us
raised
head first
separately
toward every monster you
might
catch sight
end up
of.
complete opposites.
But you know,
I understand
the journey
now.
in life's not so bad when I'm living it with
My
you.
pride wouldn't let me admit it. But he fights
Wait
for
till
every
my
one of
brother's
us.
back in the forest, hear what
And
we
while I've
think.
known that deep down,
Huh?
it's time I
Thank you
finally
for the
make
assistance,
amends.
you two. You've done well.
That's what happens when you leave us in charge.
Right then.
Raru's army
For now,
successfully
this
purged
will make a
the
fine
Sarah
base of
Scablands
operations.
above the surface.
And once
while
we're
the
all
Night
ready
Construct
here,
claimed
we'll make those
hold of
monsters
the enemy
pay.
lairs located in the depths below. United as a single front
Strange,
once more,
isn't it?
the group
How twins
repurposed the
raised
captured
separately
outpost as their forward
might
base of
end up complete
operations, and
opposites.
proceeded to eliminate any foes that dare
I
remain in
understand
the
now.
surrounding areas.
My pride
As
wouldn't
they
let me
made to
admit it.
depart their newly
But he
established
fights for
command
every one of
post,
us.
Minoru
And
pulled
while I've known
Rauru
that
and
deep
Zelda
down,
aside and proceeded
it's
to
time I
share
finally
her
make
findings
amends.
regarding the Night Construct.
What you see before you is my analysis of our knightly companion. It would seem the sacred power embedded in its core has somehow influenced the construct's inherent nature. If you're correct in your assumption, then that very power is indeed the sword that seals the darkness.
So then, that means...
These constructs are different. They bear a will of sorts, a mind even. If imbued with light, that mind will strive to conquer evil, but imparted with darkness, and it will seek only destruction. Our knight is no different in this.
That explains it then. But I have to wonder, what about the other one?
What you see before you
I have
is my
felt something
analysis of our
familiar about
knightly
it.
companion.
A strong evil.
It would seem the sacred power embedded in its core has
Owing
somehow
most likely to
influenced the
Ganondorf
construct's
and his
inherent
foul
nature.
gloom.
If you're correct in your assumption, then that
In
very
our
ancestors' time is indeed the sword that seals the darkness. Deadly armaments,
So then,
able to
that
house their
means-
Zonai power. These constructs are different. They
before
bear
they
the
knew
will
it,
of sorts. They'd lost control of their creations. If imbued with constructs, that mind will strive to conquer a tragic end, but imparted with darkness, and it will seek only destruction. At least that's what I've gathered. Based on the conclusions of my research, and from what
That
few
explains it
records
then.
managed to survive.
But I have
The
to
core
wonder,
is the key,
what about the other
and
one?
its power determines their actions. I have felt something familiar about it. Then perhaps our ancestors had more to do with their own downfall than owing most likely to Ganondorf and his foul gloom.
In our ancestors' time,
The soldiers
these
are ready at any
constructs were
time, Your
weapons,
Majesty.
deadly
Deploy on your
armaments,
command.
able to house their Zonai power.
Then let us focus for now
Before
on
they
the
knew
battle
it,
to come.
they'd lost control of their creations. The constructs went berserk, bringing a tragic end to Zonai civilization. At least that's what I've gathered, based on the conclusions of my research, and from what few records managed to survive.
If the core is the key, and its power determines their actions, then perhaps
Aren't you
our
going to join the
ancestors had more to do
festivities,
with
Artie?
their own downfall than we previously thought. Or are you denying yourself celebration until Ganondorf is slain? Artie,
The
you've
soldiers are
accomplished
ready at any
much in our
time, Your
time
Majesty.
together.
We deploy on your
If
command.
you refuse to recognize that, your soldiers will surely. Then let us focus for now on the battle to come.
You see through me. Cutting down the Demon King is my first and only aim. Although, you do have a point. I must be the chief that my people need.
Aren't you going to join the festivities, Artie?
Or are you denying yourself celebration, Zelda, until Ganondorf is slain? Regarding the Night Construct's core, you've accomplished much in our time that it's a shard of your Master Sword. If you refuse to recognize that,
Yes.
your soldiers will surely do the same.
You see
It's
through
incredible
me.
the power a mere fragment can contain.
Cutting down the Demon King is my first and only aim.
Yet the swordsman, Link, you said,
Although you
wielded
do
it
have a
for
point.
good.
I must be the
Defended
chief
Hyrule
that
with
my
the
people
sacred
need.
blade in hand. It would seem he's a powerful ally indeed.
He is. Link's name is known far and wide, back in my own time. He's the greatest hero Hyrule has.
Zelda, regarding the Night Construct's core, you mentioned that it's a shard of your Master Sword, correct?
Yes.
I have to say,
It's incredible the power a mere fragment can contain.
Seems he's made some
Yet
friends.
the swordsman,
Yes.
Link, you said,
Everyone looks to
wielded
be
it for
very fond
good.
of him.
Defended
You know,
Hyrule with the
I
sacred
bet people
blade
will be
in
telling
hand.
stories of him for years to come.
It would seem he's a powerful
Maybe
ally
even
indeed.
in your era, Lady Zelda.
He is. Link's name is known far and wide, back in my own time. He's the greatest hero Hyrule has. Oh,
So he's chosen to share the secret stones.
I have to say,
We never would have got through this without you. The utter coward.
Seems he's made some friends.
yes.
Afraid to face
Everyone
me on
looks to
his
be very
own,
fond of
is
him.
he?
You know, I bet people will be telling stories of him for years to come. Maybe even in your era, Lady Zelda.
So he's chosen to share the secret stones. The utter coward. Afraid to face me on his own, is he?
Owing largely to the power of the secret stones, the tides had begun to turn in Raru's favor. Yet even his army's victory against the Third Archduke did little to slow the forces of evil, who, according to the legend, had once more set their sights upon Great Hyrule Forest. Determined to rebuke this attack, Raru and his companions moved swiftly to intercept. However, nothing could have prepared them for what lay ahead.
No. Forest.
Now where did that wretched thing fly off to? It seems as though I don't have a choice. If he won't take care of this vile infestation, then I'll simply have to do it myself! How dare you?
No. The forest.
It's over.
Now where did that
Yes.
wretched thing fly off to?
And
It
yet,
seems as though I don't have a choice. If he won't take care of this vile infestation, then I'll simply have to do it myself!
I should tell you, bud. All of us Koroks get born here in this sacred forest. before we go setting off on our own adventures. We travel the lands looking for someplace good to put down roots and become trees ourselves. Once we do, a new forest will start forming around us. That's how the circle of life keeps on spinning.
It's over. Yes.
But this...
And yet...
The Rito said it was that construct. Another victim claimed by its hand.
Yes. It was clear even from afar. That gloom belongs to none other than Ganondorf. Unless we can stop this evil at its source, all of Hyrule will be met with the same cruel fate we've witnessed
all of us Koroks
here.
get born here
We
in
must
the sacred
never
forest
let that come to
before we
pass.
go setting off on our own
We
adventures.
finally laid the archfiends to
We
rest.
travel the lands
In
looking
my
for
view,
someplace good
the
to
time
put down
has come
roots
to
and
topple
become
their
trees
king
ourselves.
once and for all.
Once we do, a new forest will start
With
forming
me,
around
everyone.
us.
We make
That's
for
how the
Hyrule
circle of
Castle.
life keeps on spinning. But this...
The Rito said it was that construct. Another victim claimed by its hand.
Yes. It was clear even from afar. That gloom belongs to none other than Ganondorf. Unless
Take
we can
heart,
stop
my
this
soldiers.
evil at its source, all of
The
Hyrule will be met
archfiends
with the
are
same
slain,
cruel fate we've
and the
witnessed
monster
here.
hordes weakened.
We must never
Slowly
let
but
that come to
steadily,
pass.
we repel
We
the Demon
finally
King's
laid
army.
the archfiends to rest. In my
We mustn't
view,
forget,
the time
we
has
face
come
an
to
enemy of
topple their
immeasurable
king
strength.
once and for all.
Even with our secret stones,
With me, everyone.
sacrifice
We make
is
for
inevitable.
Hyrule Castle.
All the same, if your hearts beat for the glory of this resistance, then stand tall at my side and fight to reclaim Hyrule! Take heart, my soldiers. I ask you. The archfiends join me in this pursuit, and the monster hordes weakened. Slowly but steadily, we repel the Demon King's army. We mustn't forget, we face an enemy of immeasurable strength. Even with our secret stones, sacrifice is inevitable. All the same, if your hearts beat
You want
for
us
the
to run
glory
away,
of this
like
resistance,
That's not what I'm
then
saying.
stand
We
tall
just need a
at my
plan in
side
case things go wrong
and
at the
fight
castle.
to reclaim Hyrule.
Okay.
Lady Kia,
I
you
ask
mustn't think of it as surrender.
Join me in this pursuit.
At times, you must retreat for greater victory. Isn't that correct, Your Majesty?
But of course, finishing this at Hyrule Castle would be ideal. With the secret stones in our possession, it's not impossible. Yet Ganondorf has one of his own, remember. We'll need to be ready for any potential outcomes.
You want us to run away,
That's
like
why
cowards.
I've prepared a contingency
That's
plan
not
in
what
an
I'm
area
saying.
of the depths
We just
beneath
need a
Hyrule
plan in
Field.
case things go wrong at the castle. Okay?
We'll act as a lure. Draw the Demon King
Lady
down there.
Kia,
and bring
you
his
mustn't
cruel
think
reign
of it
to
as
an end.
surrender.
Ha!
At
Now
times,
that's
you
my
must
kind of plan.
retreat for greater victory. Isn't that correct, Your Majesty?
I mean, please, continue.
Right. As I've already explained to Zelda, finishing this at Hyrule Castle, the lands beneath Hyrule's surface, with the home to countless sites of sacred power, not impossible. At one such site where that power is at its strongest, one of his own, we'll make our final stand against Ganondorf's potential outcomes.
And I assure you, we'll be well prepared when the time comes.
That's why I've prepared a contingency plan in an area of the depths beneath Hyrule Field, with a trap of sorts. A means by which Zelda and Rauru will be able to wield even greater strength and bring his cruel reign to an end to give us an advantage in the battle
Now
ahead.
that's my kind of plan.
Even so, Ganondorf is nothing if
mean,
not cunning.
Please,
Will he not
continue.
see through this ploy?
Right.
Arrogance
As I've
can
already
turn the
explained to
wisest
Zelda,
man into a fool.
the lands beneath Hyrule's
He's
surface
proud to a
are home to
fault,
countless
and thinks
sites of
little
sacred
our
power.
army. Even if he
At
saw
one such
through our
site
plan,
where that power
he
is
would
at its
still follow us
strongest,
down there,
we'll make our
confident
final
he could
stand
win.
against Ganondorf's tyranny.
Although,
And I assure you,
I
we'll be
do
well
have
prepared
one
when the
concern.
time comes.
How
Hyrule
exactly?
Castle is shrouded in a thick gloom.
With a trap
and
of
teeming with
sorts.
swarms
A means
of
by
powerful
which Zelda
monsters
and
at
Rauru
that.
will be able to wield even
I
greater
can't help
strength.
but wonder,
It
how
is
do you
certain to
expect
give
to
us an
breach their
advantage in the
defenses?
battle ahead.
Even so, Ganondorf is nothing
Good
if not
question.
cunning.
One
Does he
we've
not
already
see through
thought
this
of.
ploy?
Arrogance can turn the wisest man into a fool. He's proud to a fault, and thinks little of our army. Even if he saw through our plan, he would still follow us down there, confident he could win. Although, I do have one concern.
What a fine means
Hyrule Castle is shrouded in a thick
It was a gift from a god to the kind
swarms
Rito.
of powerful
The
monsters
Stormwind
at that.
Ark.
I can't help but wonder,
It descended
how do
from
you
the
expect
heavens,
to breach their
returning the
defenses?
winds to their lands. And now freely sails the kingdom, steered solely by Mineru's spirit.
Good question.
I'm not certain
One we've
freely
already
is the
thought
word
of.
I would use. It's still rather old, remember. But it should be more than capable of delivering us to the Great Plateau.
Indeed.
How are things looking on the ground, Rafika?
Good enough. Everyone's already on the move and making great time.
With the land and air contingents supporting each other's advance, we should keep casualties to a minimum.
transportation.
It was a gift from a god to the kind Rito. The Stormwind Ark.
We're almost at Hyrule Castle,
It descended
so it's time
from
we
the
get to
heavens,
work.
returning
This
the
ark's
wind
not
to
gonna
their
defend
lands.
itself.
And
Right.
now freely
Be sure to
sails
come
the
back
kingdom,
safe.
steered solely by Mineru's spirit.
I'm not certain freely is the word I would use. It's still rather old, remember. But it should be more than capable of delivering us to the Great
Now
Plateau.
then,
Indeed.
summon all the vile monsters you want.
How are things
We'll
looking
see
on the
how they
ground,
handle an
Rafika?
attack from the sky. Get enough? Everyone's already on the move and making great time.
With the land and air contingents supporting each other's advance, we should keep casualties to a minimum.
You going, man? Be careful out there.
We're almost at Hyrule Castle, so it's time we get to work. This ark's not gonna defend itself.
Right. Be sure to come back safe.
Now then,
No further failure.
summon all the vile monsters you want. We'll see how they handle an attack from the sky. Can it?
Yes, the king. Let's see how long you can keep up this struggle of yours, Rauru.
We expected as much, but their numbers are truly staggering.
Mineru, are you all right?
Please, you needn't worry about me. I'll see us to the castle. I promise you that.
There you are, brazen fools! No further failure. Yes, the king. Let's see how long I can keep up this struggle. Rauru.
I don't get it. We already beat this guy once.
We expected as much.
He can
but
try
their
all he
numbers are
wants.
truly staggering.
He'll never win. Mineru, are you all right?
Please, you needn't worry about me. I'll see us to the castle. I promise you that.
Could I lose to these ones again, brazen fool? The strongest archfiend can never die!
It feels strange, cutting down the same enemy twice.
Ganondorf is surely to blame.
I don't
If
get
he
it.
is,
We already
we
beat
must
this
stay
guy
vigilant.
once.
He can try all he wants. He'll never win.
We've arrived.
How could I lose to these worms again? The strongest archfiend can never die!
It's time to end this, once and for all.
Indeed.
It feels strange, cutting down the same enemy twice.
Ganondorf is surely to blame.
If he is, we must stay vigilant. The other three will follow.
We've arrived.
Riding aboard the Stormwind Ark, Raru's army broke through the enemy's fortifications and made to launch their assault on Hyrule Castle itself. The myriad peoples of Hyrule were united in one purpose: to free their homeland
It's
from
time
the
to
foul
end this,
clutches of
once
the
and for
Demon
all.
King. At long last,
Indeed.
the final battle was upon them.
So begins the battle for Hyrule Castle.
Attack!
So
Shall we
begins the
join them?
battle for Hyrule Castle.
Attack! We can only take so much of this.
Up there!
How kind of you to deliver yourself directly to me, Raru!
Shall we join them?
Measly
We can only
construct!
take so much of this.
Up there!
Fall back, everyone! We've no hope of victory here!
How kind of you to deliver yourself directly to me, Raru! Measly construct!
Fall back, everyone! We've no hope of victory here!
My king, I beg you, leave this hunt to me. And as far as they like, they'll never escape my legion's grasp.
Savor your final moments, fools! What pitiful fun!
My king, I beg Leave this hunt to me.
Rise, my
The light shall never escape my legion's grasp.
Sweep over Hyrule with the power I have granted. Savor your final moments, fools. Eliminate this kingdom in your arms. Leave no survivors.
Looks like Ganondorf went after him, just like they were hoping.
Interesting. In that case, our hopes of success rest on the surface.
Yeah. Even if we do lure Ganondorf down into the depths, if the rest of his army decides to come with him, we won't have anything close to the strength to stop him.
Which is why someone must remain on the surface, to draw their gaze.
Then I'll do it.
No
So I would, if I wasn't already helping the plan.
Need a hand, do ya? Looks like Ganondorf went after him, just like they were hoping. Then look no further. Me and my bud here will be your decoys.
Calamo.
Interesting.
Plain recklessness, not courage.
In that case,
Not to
our
mention the
hopes
Night
of
Construct is
success
already
rest
damaged.
on the surface.
He may not survive another battle.
Reckless or not,
Yeah.
somebody's gotta do it,
Even
right?
if we do lure Ganondorf down
And
into the
besides,
depths,
he'll be just
if the
fine
rest of
so
his
long
army
as I'm
decides to
around.
come with him, we
We'll
won't
have
have anything
practically all
close
of
to the
Hyrule
strength to
fighting on
stop
our
him.
side too.
Which
One
is why
way or
someone
another,
must remain
we'll
on the
make it through.
surface, to draw their gaze.
Then I'll do it. Or so I would.
You
if I
would do
wasn't
that
already
for
helping
us.
the plan.
Need a hand, like you even gotta ask. Just make sure you finish this thing, okay? Then look no further. Me and my bud here will be your decoys.
Calamo. That's plain recklessness, not courage.
Not to mention the Night Construct is already damaged. He may not survive another battle.
Yes.
Reckless or not,
will win.
somebody's gotta do it, right? And besides, he'll be just fine so long as I'm around. We'll have practically all of Hyrule fighting on our side too. One way or another, we'll make it through. It's our turn, bud. Let's give these monsters a show they'll never forget.
You would do that
For our friends in the depths, and for Hyrule. Like you even gotta ask. Just make sure you finish this thing, okay? Bud, get in here. We sure
Yes.
showed her!
We will win.
And stay down this time! Now we just gotta wait till they finish off the Demon King. It's our turn, bud. Let's give these monsters a show they'll never forget. For our friends in the depths, and for Hyrule. Don't leave me!
Realizing they could never hope to defeat the Demon King within Hyrule Castle's walls, Rauru and the sages turned
We
to their
sure
next
showed
strategy.
her!
One
And
in which
stay
they
down
would
this time.
instead lure Ganondorf
Now we just gotta
into
wait
the
till they finish off the
subterranean
Demon
depths.
King.
Trusting the Night Construct and the armies of Hyrule to handle the monsters on the surface, Rauru led the sages to a site beneath Hyrule Field. There, with an abundance of sacred power at their backs, they would confront Ganondorf's tyranny once and for all.
Don't leave me!
His gaze steady and resolve steeled, Rauru had but to wait for his nemesis to arrive.
The time has come.
end is nigh. Ganondorf. The time has come. Your end is nigh, Ganondorf. There's something I have to tell you all. We face a powerful foe, one who far exceeds our strength. If we fail to defeat him...
Your Majesty, you mustn't speak so ominously.
I must, given the present risk. We have to be ready in case the worst comes to pass. Should that happen, I have one final tactic. But I'll need you to distract him, if we want any hope of seeing it through. I'll be counting on you, all of you, to do what must be done. There's something I have to tell you all. We face a powerful foe, one who far exceeds our strength. If we fail to defeat him...
Your Majesty, you mustn't speak so ominously.
I must, given the present risk. We have to be ready in case the worst comes to pass. Should that happen, I have one final tactic. But I'll need you to distract him, if we want any hope of seeing it through. I'll be counting on you, all of you, to do what must be done.
Did you bring me here? And where do you think you're going, huh? Give me a break. Come on, please! Woohoo! Now this is the life! You're tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and you can fly! The best butt a guy could ever ask for! I'm only back because this guy dragged me here. That's Death Mountain! Oh, don't do this to me, bud, please! We barely catch our breath after cleaning up here, and he's already got his eyes trained somewhere else. You hear that, bud? You're a knight now. But you know, the journey in life's not so bad when I'm living it with you. Did you bring me here? Come on, think. What do I do? Where do you think you're going, huh? Give me a break. No, come on, please. You're here for my butt, aren't you? Now this is the life. You're tougher than steel, true as an arrow, and you can fly. The best butt a guy could ever ask for. I'm only back because this guy dragged me here. That's Death Mountain! Oh, don't do this to me, bud, please! We barely catch our breath after cleaning up here, and he's already got his eyes trained somewhere else. You hear that, bud? You're a knight now. But you know, the journey in life's not so bad, but I'm living it with you. Come on, think! What do I do? No. You're here for my butt, aren't you? You're done for. Let's finish this, bud. You and me, together. You and me, together.
I've seen this before, and now, Raru!
That pride will be your downfall, Ganondorf!
I've seen this before, and now, Raru!
That pride will be your downfall,
You bite my heart and steal my magic. You plan to hold me here? What a clever way to solve your problems. But are you ready to pay the price for this?
Don't be so smug. I know exactly what it will cost me.
Thousands of years will pass in the blink of an eye. You only delay the inevitable.
You're wrong. Years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you. Link.
You bite
this
my heart and steal my magic. You plan to hold me here. What a clever way to solve your problems. Are you ready to pay the price for this?
Don't be so smart. I know exactly what it years from now, someone will appear with the sword that seals the darkness. A swordsman with the power to defeat you, Link. Remember this name.
Maybe this is why you were here all along. To give your life and keep Hyrule safe in the process. It's way more than I could do. So I've made up my mind. This is where I'm putting down roots. You gave all you had to protect this land. And now it's my turn to do the same. You're the best friend a guy could ever ask for, bud. And it's time we end our journey together. Maybe this is why you were here all along. Give your life and keep Hyrule safe in the process. It's way more than I could do. So I've made up my mind. This is where I'm putting down roots. You gave all you had to protect this land.
And Lady Minoru, too.
Now it's my turn to do the same.
Shouldn't you be getting some rest right now?
Please, you needn't worry. I see you've made good progress, too.
You're the best friend a guy could ever ask for, but...
Thank you.
And it's time we end our journey
I'll finish these murals if it's the last thing I do. Someday, Ganondorf will rise again. I only hope this record can help those who will stand against him. And keep our story alive for centuries to come. I just wish the Night Construct could be a part of it.
There's no telling when such a technology might one day bring the world
Lady Zelda,
to ruin.
and Lady Minoru too.
In that sense,
Getting some rest right
it's
now?
better we don't remember it. Please, you needn't worry. I see you've made good progress, too.
I suppose there's a chance another might surface. And if an account of our companions still remained, these murals if it's the last thing I do. Exploit it for their own dark purposes. Someday, Ganondorf will rise again. I only hope this record can help those who will stand against him. It's as if our friends were removed from history and keep our story alive for centuries to come. I just wish the Night Construct
This isn't
could be a
something
part
to
of
be
it.
sad about.
There's no
They
telling
found a
when
place
such a
to end their
technology
journey.
might one day bring the
And
world
one
to
day,
ruin.
it will be a beautiful forest.
In that sense,
That's their
it's better
story.
we don't remember
Proof
it.
they fought beside us. Even if nobody tells it in words, the tale will live on with
there's
the
a
land
chance
itself.
another might surface. And if an account of our
And I
companions
swear,
still remained,
I'll never
people
forget
could
them.
exploit it for their own dark purposes. Then that means you're going through with it.
Yes.
Even so, it's as if our friends were removed from history. Like
I'll
they
stop
never existed.
Ganondorf, however I must.
Right.
This isn't something to be sad about. Our hopes and dreams will live on. They found a place to end their journey. Future, they'll be fulfilled. It will be a beautiful forest. That's their story. Proof they fought beside us. Even if nobody tells it in words, the tale will live on with the land itself. And I swear...
Then that means you're going through with it.
Yes. I'll stop Ganondorf, however I must.
Right.
Our hopes and in the distant future, they'll be fulfilled.